Hello children, in this video we will be learning about networking devices. Network devices or networking hardware are physical devices that are required for communication and interaction between hardware on a computer network. There are different types of networking devices. In this video we will be studying about the following which are listed here: the modem, hub, switch, repeater, bridge, router and the gateway. So first let us start with the modem. The modem is a computer peripheral device that allows us to connect and communicate with other computers through telephone lines. It is basically derived from the word modulator and demodulator. See, computer is what? It is an electronic device. So it understands only digital signals. Now, the data is passed through the telephone cables which understand only analog signals. So here, that is the reason why we need a modem. The modulator converts the digital signal from the computer into analog signals, which is then passed through the telephone lines. On reaching the other end, again, when it has to go to the next computer, when it has to reach to the destination, it has to be again reconverted into digital signals. So the demodulator helps in converting the analog signals back to digital signals. So this is the functioning of a modem. A modem, what it is doing, it converts the digital signal into analog signal. Again, the demodulator converts the analog signal back to the digital format. Next is a hub. The next device, hub, it is a device, basically it is a very cheap and simple device that helps us to connect a bunch of devices to each other. It is not at all an intelligent device. When a computer sends information to a hub, it replicates the data and sends it to all the computers or all the terminals or all the nodes which is connected to it. So the data or the information which is going inside, it is cloned out to each and every node which is connected to the hub. So a hub does not even bother figuring out who is supposed to receive the data. So it does cause lot of unnecessary network traffic. It wastes lot of bandwidth. The next device is a switch. A switch is a multi-port device just like a hub. But the main feature about switch is what? It sends the data only to the intended node. So as you can see in the figure, data from the first node is going through the switch and it is sent only to the last node, because maybe the last node only requires it. It is not sending to the other nodes. So a switch can, why basically this is possible? A switch can learn the physical addresses of the devices connected to it, and it stores the physical addresses of the systems which are connected to it, which are called as MAC addresses, in its own table. So when a data packet is sent to a switch, it is directed to the intended destination port. So children, switches are preferred over hub as they reduce unnecessary traffic in the network. The next device is a repeater. So a repeater, as you can see, it is connected between the two networks. I can say it is connected. This is one side and this is the other side, so a repeater is connected here. See, basically what a repeater does is when the signals are moving from one place to another, they start becoming weak. Okay, so their strength actually reduces. To increase the strength without any loss, the repeaters can regenerate it. Okay, meaning to say, suppose the signal strength has become very small, very less. You can see here the signal strength was this, and this it reduces till this. It has not reached zero, it has reduced. So if I want to send it to the other side with the original strength or with the similar strength of the signal, I put a repeater in between. So that what it is doing, it is increasing the signal strength so that when it is receiving or whenever it is reaching the receiver, there is no loss of signal. So basically attenuation is what? Loss of the signal strength. So this repeater is what it is doing, it is increasing the strength of the signal. So this is also a very important device which we are using in our networks. Next is a bridge. A bridge is a network device that establishes an intelligent connection between two local networks with the same standards but with different types of cables. See children, all of us know if we see a bridge, suppose a railway bridge, it connects, I can say, two parts of the station. So one, I can say, from one side we are going and from other side we are coming out. Same thing, a bridge, what it is doing, it is connecting two networks. It has one incoming port and one outgoing port. So when the bridge sends the packet, what it checks for the destination address. If the address is present, then only it allows the signal to be sent. If there is no destination address, if the address of the destination is not there, it actually cancels that particular, you can say, packet. It doesn't send it to the receiver, to the outgoing port. So it maintains basically the traffic by controlling the sending of the signals. It also helps to extend the network. It tries to make the network big because we are connecting two networks. Till now what we were seeing in hubs, it is connecting computers to one particular network. But bridge, what it is doing, it is connecting two networks which are of similar type. I can say two LANs can be connected with the help of a bridge. So children, the next is a router. Again, a very important device in networking. There are different types of routers. Some are used in businesses, some are used in organizations. There are small routers also which we use in our homes and offices. But whether it is a big sized or whether it is a small sized router, they basically do the same thing. A router routes or passes the internet connection to all the devices in a home or business. The internet connection which we are receiving, it is giving the access of our internet connection to all the systems which are connected to it. It directs the internet connection to all the computers, phones, tablets, etc., whatever are connected to that. They generally have a built-in switch and many ports so that you can connect multiple devices using Ethernet connection. It also functions as a wireless access point so that wireless devices such as tabs, mobiles, laptops can also get internet connection. So basically it is routing the internet connection to all the devices which are connected to it. Now the last device, children, is a gateway. Now as you see, a gateway is a network device that connects dissimilar networks. Now what is the meaning of dissimilar network? Dissimilar networks are the networks which are based on different protocols. Now, it is not only the protocols can be different, they can be of different architectures also. Two networks which are of totally different architectures, okay, they can be connected with the help of a gateway. A gateway, we can say it is very intelligent device. It is a combination of both hardware as well as software, which helps to connect two networks of different architectures and of course of different protocols also. Like suppose in one network we have all an IBM system, I can say, and on the other side we have all normal PCs. So what it does is these two are of different architecture, I can say. So the gateway helps to connect these types of networks where the architecture is also totally different. So what does it do? It translates the data between these systems, okay, which are of total different architecture. So again, when we can say it is basically a connector, a link between two dissimilar networks. So children, these are the different devices which we have studied, network devices. And if you have any doubts, any queries, you can put it in the comment section, and I will try to see it from the comment section and answer to your queries. Thank you, children. Take care, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.